Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is MADDENMONEYSHOT, sniffing up the Madden cheese as always. Got some plays for you today out of the Jacksonville Jaguars playbook. Before I get into the video, though, I just want to give a special shout out to some new members on my Join Now button and Patreon. If you guys don't know, you can get full breakdown videos on my Join Now button, and on my Patreon, I offer more services like full ebooks and stuff like that, unlimited ebooks. So you guys can check that out. Links in the description below. But just to give a shout out to some new members: Herman Maston, Lil Dog 70582, Vern Mullins, James Fenner, Charles Gray, Average Gamer Papa, and Jason Lewis. On that's from the Join Now. Then a couple of shout outs to some new Patreon members. We have Jason Walton, Paul Vick, Devin Petite, and Joel Smith. Those guys are some new Patreon members as well. So if you guys want more content, make sure you check those out. Like I said, unlimited access to full breakdown videos of any playbook that I put out, as well as full ebooks on my Patreon. So check that out. Other than that, like I said, today I have one of my favorite running formations that's really low-key one of the best running formations. One of the best formations, period, in the game is the single back doubles, also known as the dice slot. That's, I think, in custom playbook is dice slot, but this is without a doubt, like I said, one of the better formations. Today I'm going to focus on some of the run plays in this formation, but if you guys want to see some passing plays out of this, by any means, hit the like button and let me know in the comment section, because this formation probably has better playbooks for passing, like the Ravens, which I plan on putting out. There's probably better passing plays in there, but the best playbook for run plays when it comes to this formation is without a doubt the Jaguars. This is the only one that has the stretch alert bubble and the halfback toss crack, which to me are two of the better run plays. So I'm going to go ahead, like I do typically when it comes to these type of schemes when it comes to running plays. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put them all in my audibles. The inside zone is also a pretty good one. The power alert bubble, which is already in there, is a pretty good one. So we're just going to add the stretch alert bubble, and then we're going to add the toss crack, which is probably going to be the play that I start with, because to me that's probably the best one. Now there's a motion on this play, and the flanker drive and the motion Z spot mirror that motion, but ultimately, they're good. I'd say the flanker drive is good. If you get your opponent following that motion, expecting the toss crack, the motion and the drag is going to go right across their face and be an easy play, because they're typically going to follow. They're going to think that toss play is coming, and then they're going to get hit with a drag the other way, and they'll be out of position. So that would probably be my favorite as far as that goes. But like I said, we're going to stick to the run plays. Oh, I forgot. There's a fifth one, the 0-1 trap. So I'll go ahead and I'll fix that. I'll make sure that the toss crack is the play that I start with, because like I said, that's probably the best play anyway. So we're going to start off with the toss crack, and then we'll work our way back. I mean, pretty much a lot of these run plays are really good, but the toss crack, to me, like I said, that's to me the best. So let's go and let's pick that. Before I start the video, though, I just want to thank my new sponsors at MMOXP.com. If you guys are looking to buy some coins for your MUT team, you can do that there, and you can support me by supporting them and buying your coins through them. And make sure to use discount code MONEYSHOT so they know that you came from my site, from my channel. Other than that, let's get into the video. So like I said, I mean, you have your audibles here. You're going to be looking for gaps. You're going to be looking for opportunities for these alert plays. There's going to be an abundance of different times you would run. You'd switch to these plays. But ultimately, the most, to me, the best play is probably the toss crack. I mean, you can see how a lot of times he'll really seal that edge there. I mean, I didn't quite get the hole. I'm not always going to get a huge lane. A lot of toss crack plays are really nice plays. You can see right here, I mean, essentially this guy's going to come down. He's going to seal that gap, and it's just going to create a lane. I mean, that was only about a 10-yard gain. I'm typically going to get more than that. I don't know if I necessarily have the speed back that I want. Fournette's definitely a good back. But you can see, I mean, right there, the way that he just rides that out. And I tried to get wide, actually ran into the cornerback there. That was my mistake. But you can see he's going to come down. He's going to seal that edge. He also, has a dual purpose. He brings the cornerback in, which essentially is going to help me get the edge. So like I said, that motion is really key as far as, both regards go. Let's go to the replay real quick. To show you what I'm talking about, because like I said, when he motions in, he brings that cornerback in. That cornerback typically starts out wide with him, so now I really have the advantage as far as getting outside because of him pulling in the coverage, as well as you can see right here, he seals that edge, and it just gives all my other linemen a free release inside. So really, the lane a lot of times is going to be right in between where the cornerback And he's getting pancaked by linemen, which is beautiful. I mean, that's typically going to be a block you're going to win 9 times out of 10, unless you have a really speedy cornerback that can get around a slower blocker. But you can see you're not typically running it right outside. You're typically running it like a trap with a huge lane, but right up the middle between where the receiver came in and where the lineman gets out to the cornerback. This play is definitely capable of bigger plays, though. If it's a cover 2, your lineman doesn't have to run as far. Like right there, I mean, he had to cut it short because it was like an off coverage, but I still turned in a good play. If it's an off coverage, you're just going to get a better, more space. Like I said right here, he's playing down. That cornerback's playing down. It's going to be even more successful. And like I said, I'm getting 10 yards. I'm not making anybody miss at the second level. But I'm getting 10 yards before the play even, somebody even gets close to me. So like I said, right here, we get that look once again, and I'm just getting, if I had a little bit of a faster running back, I'd probably be getting the edge. But I'm averaging close to 10 yards a carry, so I really can't complain. So here we go. Looks like it might be another cover 2. Once again, like I said, that's going to be a best. This is going to be best against cover 2. Anytime you have cornerbacks down at the line, it makes the offensive lineman's job that much easier. So this plays really best against cover 2, and this looks like another cover 2. But I also have my options when it comes to some of the plays for the alert screens and the bubble screen plays, which I'm really waiting. I'd say that's more like good for like a cover 3 play. As you can see right here, I'm not really getting a cover 3 now, but let's go ahead and let's switch to that anyway. The inside zone and the 0-1 trap, you're just basically looking for spacing inside. But if I have a scenario where I want to hit one of these stretch plays or the power alert, like I said, if I have outside, like right here, I can probably hit that stretch. You know what I mean? Like that, I don't really have a disadvantage as far as numbers for the run play there. But you can see, I mean, if I'm calling these plays, it's really to throw the pass. I'm really gonna, save these plays. Like I said, right here, I have a gap, so I'll go ahead and I'll shoot that power inside that gap. But I always have the option. I mean, obviously, like I said, if I'm calling it, it's to throw the pass 9 times out of 10. But I have the option to really hit those plays however I want to. So here we go. Like I said, this is a scenario. If I'm going to throw one of these, these plays in here, I really have to wait for this that safety or that linebacker, whoever, in front of that cornerback to shoot in to play the run like he did there. I'll go ahead and I'll show the replay. If this linebacker, I'm guessing it's a linebacker because it looked like a zone, but if it's a cornerback, linebacker, whatever, it looks like we got a corner. If he shoots in, or if he does anything other than shoot in towards the line, like right there, he shot in towards the line. If he drops back, he'll drop down before I get the pass off. If he drops down, especially, you don't want to throw that pass. So he has to shoot inside like that for that play to be successful. So just keep that in mind. So here we have like an all-out man blitz. In this scenario, I mean, this is none of these plays are necessarily going to be great for this, but I would say go ahead and hit it with that stretch alert bubble. Like I said, right there, he's gonna react to that. That's probably a scenario where you just want to check to a pass entirely. None of those plays are really going to be great against that. So like I said, we've shown enough of the toss. So let's go ahead and let's work some of these other plays. So the stretch to me is the second best run play. Obviously, you have to look for your launch point. Like I said, right here, we got a cover 3 safety. If I were to run anything, I would run the power alert bubble. Although if you do run the power alert bubble, a lot of times, like that safety might take himself out of the play. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. And like I said, he's just going to run fits wise. Sometimes he'll over pursue. So here we got a stack box. I'd say the stretch alert bubble once again would make the most sense. And like I said, we have a lane. You know what I mean? Like there's typically always a lane when it comes to the spacing between the tight end and the receiver. This is just a little bit more of a traditional play, and accidentally flipped the play, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go ahead and run it from this side. But once again, he's going to bring that cornerback in. It looks like a man coverage, which is even better because you can see how far that cornerback came in on the man coverage. So, against zone cover 2 and against man, that's a really good look. Not often that you really have to read your coverage when it comes to a run play, but in this scenario it really helps. So here we go. On one end, we got a zone. I always have the option when it comes to the inside zone to try to treat it more like a stretch play to the opposite side. And if I motion over a receiver, you can see how I really get a blocking advantage. I have 3 wide receivers blocking 2 corners, and it's going to help. So like I said, right here, cover 3 safety in the box. I'd rather take it inside. Essentially, it's like I said, I'll take the chance that the safety takes himself out of the play with the run fits. And then you can see, I mean, obviously that pulling guard really helped out as well, acted like a lead blocker. So to me, I mean, if real simple read, if it's cover 2 or man, the keeping this play would be the best bet. I'm gonna run it anyway. I mean, it doesn't look like it's probably, it could be a cover too. Like I said, those cornerbacks playing down will work against it based off of the fact that it's going to make that block that much easier for the pulling guard. If it's cover 3 like this appears to be, I'm going to switch over to the power alert bubble. Really depends on whether I have the outside. The second read really is, do I have outside leverage? Here I don't, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it inside. They did a pretty good job there. Still fell forward for about 4 yards, but it's a really consistent play. So here we go, cover 3 safety in the hole. I go the opposite way. Go ahead and I'll motion this guy across. If it's a man coverage, he's going to follow. It's not, so I'll go ahead and I'll hit that with a motion snap. And then, like I said, I mean, we're just, we have run plays to all sides, bottom line. You can motion across, if you want to run these stretch plays, you can motion across the B route. It'll take, like here it's a man, so it takes away one of the defenders and really opens up the side where I'm running the ball. So the motion really works well for that as well as the inside zone. So like I said, if I'm running that, I mean, I'll know what the best play is. Like I said, if he stops and goes back, I know that the best play is going to be the screen. But in this scenario, because he went across, it just leaves this side wide open. I can't do that with the toss, but I can do that with the stretch, which makes it a versatile play. So that's it. That's the video. If you guys want to see more run plays and more plays out of the Jaguars playbook, do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll do that next. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.